Hi there, just before we start the video, I'd just like to remind you that I have an email subscription list. You can find the URL for the list in the description for this video, or you can find it on my websites, russleach.com, comicbookblackbelt.com, or onlydeathcansavus.com. That's the name of the book, Only Death Can Save Us. I won't be filling your inbox up. It'll just be short bits of information about the book or things that are going on in the channel. The book is a cosmic Bronze Age inspired journey. That's art and story. So if you like the way comics used to be, hopefully you'll really like this book. So that's it for now. Let's get on with the video. Hi there, welcome back to the dojo. This is Russ Leach, I'm the comic book black belt. And first off, an apology. I haven't been putting up as many videos as I should be. Two things going on there, as you can maybe hear from my voice. And I said in the previous video, I had a terrible chest infection, and actually I've not been able to get back into a dojo for 4 weeks. So fingers crossed, touch wood, I'm back training next week, which is a really good thing. But at the age of, at my tender age, that's going to be hard work getting back into it, because it's with karate, it's one of those things, hard earned, easily lost. So that's going well. On the other side of things, another reason I've not been in front of a camera and uploading to YouTube is I'm on The Secret Project. I've mentioned it in a couple of live streams and what have you, and I think it's quite an important project. It's about online and devices, mobile device, comic book stories being brought to life via those mediums, or via those devices, should I say. Can't really say much more than that, but it's taking up all my time at the moment, and it's a very exciting project to be in. So two things going on. First, you would have seen the intro movie. You can see there's been some development on my book for next year, Only Death Can Save Us. I've been putting together the inks for the preview that will go up soon, so people can read the first 8 pages. That will also be a submission piece to publishers. I'm still not sure if I'm going to go crowdfunding or go via publishers. I suppose it depends if I find publishers that really like it or not. But either way, it's coming out next year, one form or another. So there's inks in there, and I've also found myself a flatter for colouring as well. So rather than do the whole thing myself, I've looked at find some other team members just to make it a little bit easier, and also not have the load all on myself, so that I can outsource some stuff, and it will also mean that the production will be that much quicker. So those are the bits of news. That's what's going on. As you can see, sorry for the coughing in between. But today, as with a few other videos that I've been doing recently, I thought I'd go back through and show some of the layers, the processes that went into some of the work from Draw the Marvel Way. As ever, James Offreddy was the colorist on this and did a wonderful job, and you'll be able to see the colors at the end of each individual piece. So here we go. We'll start off. The first one is a Galactus and Silver Surfer piece, and the idea was to look at and study the way that Kirby put in Kirby Crackle. So that was part of the piece. Part of the I think it was Comics Extras. That was all part of it. Obviously I'm not drawing like Kirby here, no one can, but the crackle comes in at the end, and as you can see, I'm nipping through. Also I'm showing with all these my workings out, or the bits that are left, because obviously sometimes you delete layers and what have you. So I'm showing as much as I can and being as honest as I can about what I've got going on here, so that you can see how I came to the finished product. So there you go, the inks have gone on over the top. Now, as you can see, what I've done is I've masked it out. So I'll pop open the layers, and you can see that I actually use the layers quite a lot in my inking. I might draw individual characters and then overlay them. And then there, where I've put in a background, I've actually put in a white mask, so that I can do the background quite freely and lay it down, and then pop the white mask over the front of it, in between the background and the foreground characters. Obviously you couldn't do that if you were doing that in traditional work, and I still do a lot of traditional work, but I think it's a wonderful tool, being able to use Clip Studio or Photoshop as I am here, and it really helps the work. It really, it certainly helps production time. So I was really pleased with that, and really pleased with getting those Kirby crackles in. And I felt that piece really had an essence of the Bronze Age about it, which is, as everyone knows, if they're watching this channel at all, I'm a big fan of. So people like Kirby and Buscema, Palmer, you know, all these people, just you know, Neil Adams. Oh, what an amazing artist. So here we have Medusa. You can see I'm showing some of the original workings out, and how that panned out for me, and then the final pencils. And again, even with the pencils, sometimes I use different layers, just when you want to form a shape. So for instance, the whole of Medusa's hair here was one giant shape, and I wanted to focus in on that, so I cut the anatomy work out and just focused in on the hair, and that really helped the final piece. You can see the wonderful colours here from James, and how he's knocked back the inside of the hair so that the figure can come forward and then the rest of the hair can envelop around it, which is exactly as I imagined it when I penciled and inked it. So very, very pleased with that one. We'll be moving on to the next one. So we're on to Doctor Strange here. So as you can see, very basic figure work, just getting everything in the right place, dropping in more of the anatomy, and then the cloak, and then the final pencils. Just whipping through this one quickly, the outlines of the inks and the filling in, and then you can see just what a difference the colours make to it, the way that James has faded stuff out, giving it a sense of light, and so adding to the drama that the inks hopefully already bring to it. Love what he did with that eye up there, the fact that he colorized some of those lines, and that sort of misty look to it. It really gave it a mystical look. It was perfect for a presentation of Doctor Strange. He did a great job on that, as ever. Right, here we go to the last one. This was actually one of my favourite pieces. This is Wolverine and Apocalypse. It's an homage to a book that was actually something I bought in the mid-90s, and had Wolverine or Logan and Apocalypse in the Savage Land, and so that's why there's a dinosaur up the top. So really thoroughly enjoyed that, and you can see I'm playing with the positions of the legs, because it didn't quite work right for me. I felt that position there wasn't engaging enough for Wolverine. He wasn't putting enough power in, and so I dropped that knee and pulled the leg round, and you can see there where the anatomy had changed. And so I mixed it up. Really, really pleased with this, and amazing. You know, watch the colour work going here, in especially the work on Apocalypse's face and the scales in the Tyrannosaurus. Just wonderful stuff. That's like awesome colouring. Really, really pleased with this one. I might even make a poster out of this one. Actually, I think there's a few images from the work that I might make into some Draw the Marvel Way posters. So there you go. That was just a quick look at some of the work that I'd done previously for Draw the Marvel Way. Draw the Marvel Way was published in the UK and Europe by Marvel and Hachette, and unfortunately the run's finished now. It got to a full 100 issues, which was the plan all along. And I'm really hopeful, fingers crossed, that they're going to be doing some kind of composite book of all the lessons that were done by the fabulous Mike Collins, but also my work as well from the other lesson and the comics extras section at the back of the book. So that's it for today. Like I say, thanks very much for coming in and watching the video, joining me in the dojo today. I've been a little absent, and it's great to see people still hitting the subscribe button. There's still people out there joining, even though I hadn't put up as many videos as recently, so that's really good. Once again, thank you so much if you have subscribed, or if you watch the video. It means so much that people take the effort, take the time to watch the stuff that I put up, and in some cases it actually helps people as well. I have people leave comments and get in contact with me and say, you know, I never thought about doing something that way, or, you know, that's exactly the way that I do it. It's great to see someone else do the same thing. So it's great to have that interaction. So if you want to leave a comment, if you want to email me via my website, the websites are comicbookblackbelt.com, russleach.com, onlydeathcansaveus.com. That's what I mentioned at the start, that the book will be out next year, so go to there, and obviously subscribe to the email list. That will really help me. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you for another video again in the dojo real soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching Comic Book Black Belt. If you've enjoyed the content from this video, please like, share or subscribe, and come over and follow me on Twitter. It's been great having you in the dojo. See you again soon.